What's going on, guys? I haven't been really on the channel in a minute, and not as far as newer videos, and I will explain here in a couple more future videos on what I have going on. If a lot of y'all know that about last October, no, I'm sorry, it was actually a year and some months ago, I had left the big city, but I'm out in the country now. I have a new shop. Like I said, in a future video, I'll break it all down and explain it. But today, I'm taking a small, I guess we'll call it a field trip. While I'm at work, I had to drive into the big city to take care of stuff for work. So I figured while I was in the city, I came across something that I've been kind of hunting down, and they are Japanese mini trucks. Now, we're not talking about like the Mazda B2000. We're not talking about like it'd be the Chevy S10, which is the American-made version. We're not talking about those type of mini trucks, but these are, what are they, like, how the best way to explain it? They're 3-cylinder cab over little, I guess, flatbed style trucks. It resembles kind of like a Volkswagen. I'm not even sure the name of them. Volkswagen used to make them, I believe, in the 60s. So I've been checking these out for a couple of years, and lately I came across a channel while I was just surfing on YouTube. I believe it was Moto Cheese, and he had bought one, and he gave a name to a company that he bought his from. So I checked their website out, and I would have to travel, and as most of y'all know, I'm in North Florida still, but I'd have to travel all the way to New Jersey to use his, the contact he made. Ooh. Give me 1 second, guys. Picked the wrong lane. But I found, actually right here in the big city that's closer to me, found a couple of people that have them. And what's funny is right down the road from where I had to go today, I ran across a company that actually has some out for sale out front. So I figured, why don't we take a little trip together and go check it out? I figured it couldn't really hurt. I'll be there literally in about a minute. For me, it'll be seconds for y'all. Just stick around, guys, and we'll be right there. Well, I figure I'd bring y'all along. This is the name that I was talking about. These are all really imports. It's a 92. They want almost 5,000. Now, I have seen these cheaper. There is another company here in town that has them 75 miles an hour, which I think, from what I heard, is possibly exaggerated. I believe it's like 55, maybe 60, but we'll have to check into that. 5-speed, 40 miles per gallon, 800-pound payload. The towing capacity is 1,500 pounds. Now, see, one thing it doesn't show, most of these usually come as 4-wheel drive. I see it is a 5-speed, but I'll have to go to the other side. And you can kind of see, like, the interior is clean. Something else it doesn't list on that is the mileage. And this one has, now the problem is, normally these come in kilometers. This says 126,699. I believe that is kilometers. So that's not the actual so-called mileage as we know it here in the States. That's going to be the battery cover. Those are notorious to, depending on the style truck, to come off. Rear engine. And as you can see, you just unclip. Just unclip this side and the other one in the back, and the whole tailgate, or the sides and everything, folds down. Short little wheelbase. I believe the whole thing is only 1,500 pounds total. Now, they do have a Daihatsu brand. It's the Daihatsu Hi-Jet is the one I thought about getting. And the Daihatsu Hi-Jet is the only one because, like I said, most of these all come as 4-wheel drive. the Daihatsu Hi-Jet has a bigger wheel well opening, so you can literally put lift kits on them and bigger tires without actually having to lift them. Well, let's see what this one's got. See, this one is the 4x4. It's got AC in it. This has engine, four-wheel drive. See, this one's got AC and four-wheel drive. And out of curiosity, this one is 116,372 kilometers. And you can see how easy the seats fold up. You got your windshield washer bottle right up under the seat. I'm going to say it's AM, FM. The batteries are right on the outside. Matter of fact, right there is the radiator overflow spare tire. And just like that, you can actually fold them all up. Look at that little tiny muffler. What is this one's got? 654,000. I'm sorry, this one is 65,466 kilometers. Still in decent condition. It's missing the battery cover, which a lot of these miss. Basic radio that are like these. Some of these don't come with any kind of fancy features. Like, even though it's got the controls for AC and heat, some of them even like these things usually come as they'll have heat, but AC is a luxury in these. Like you'll see on this one, this has got like a little rack right here on the back. I guess protect the back window. The other one's got one, but the first one we looked at doesn't, or it's been removed. I would say the rack itself is probably removed. You can see somebody has taken something off of here, which leaves a light just dangling, which doesn't look good to me, but it still got me curious. I'm betting this one has heat. I don't notice unless they're this one, it does say 4x4. Some of these had a button. They had a button that you would push for the four-wheel drive, unless some of these models also came as all-time four-wheel drive, which I don't see the buttons on here. See, like on the one that was just, I believe I see the button, I think, for four-wheel drive. Now the one behind me, actually, if you notice, let me see if I don't know if you can see it or not. If you look kind of right there, that the cluster for the I'm sorry, not cluster, the controls for the heat and AC, towards the driver, right next to the word max, there'd be a button that says AC. This one doesn't have it. If you can kind of see it there, you can see the word AC, and it's actually got a button set up for it. So this one does have AC. This is four-wheel drive. But out of curiosity, let's see if this other one has it. And I do not see a button for AC, but I do see a button for four-wheel drive. I don't particularly, something's wrong. Like, this ignition is not stock. It don't appear stock, because somebody's been in there playing around with the cover. You can see that ignition switch is not same. Yet on this one, I don't see the little button. I think they also have diff locks. There's all kind of stuff these come with. So what do you think, guys? These all should be mid-mount motors. Pull 4 bolts, and you got access right there. Now, like I said, these are kind of pricey because I have priced them out. I can get one of these with less than 10,000 actual miles for about 4,000. It's the actual Daihatsu that I was looking for. The cool part is you can load up with a big amount, like something big on the back of these, and carry it. You just pop this one, it drops your tailgate, and you can fold down all the sides. Now, the only thing which I just realized, you won't be able to really ride around with all the sides like folded down, is because you'll be covering up the tail lights. But I don't think it's bad. Well, I figured a small little field trip. It's just a short video. Each one of these has its good points and bad points. But if I'm gonna spend $5,000 or even $4,000, I mean, yeah, you have to keep in mind. The one right here in the center was a 93. This is a 92. They appear they're all 4-wheel drive, so I am right on that. But look at that, we got rust in the bottom of this door already. Yes, it is a 92, so they are older, but at the same time too, if you're going to spend the money, you don't want to spend money and you're going to have to try to take care of it. Like me, this would be a perfect shop truck. We could put a shop, we could put stuff the shop does right down the sides. We could fit the shop logo right on the doors. I'm not even sure what this is for. Not sure. There's so many cool little things to these. Well, guys, I'm off. I got to get to work or get started. Matter of fact, why don't we check out these cool little minivans while we're here? Let's cut across the parking lot. Now, these are micros. These are not even minis. These are micros. Release. $7,500. These are all still going to be right-hand drive. These are all brought in right out of Japan. That one's got, looks like an aftermarket steering wheel. What year? This one was a 91. Isn't that cute? I see for the back, there's one headrest in the back cargo area, but one's going to be missing. This is also rear engine. The first one we looked at was a Mitsubishi. This one is a Honda. The other one looks more luxury. This one would look like it's more work. It's also cute. These suckers are real tiny. This one is 6370. Nothing else makes probably a cool way to get to the beach, but I wouldn't even consider these little ones. I kind of want the trucks. The Honda seem like more popular, but again, if I'm going to spend that kind of money, I'm gonna at least get something I want for the shop, and that's what I'm kind of been looking for, is looking for the shop in the future. You know what? I might go in and try to find the office. Nah. How about this? I'll take y'all on another field trip. We'll actually head down to the other place in a couple of days that I know of. see if we can get the vehicle. Oh, get away from that traffic noise. But no, that's what I was thinking for possibly like a little vehicle for the shop. I am getting the new shop built, as I stated before. So I figure why not? And what a cute little mini truck. Perfect for hauling stuff. I'm taking advantage of every opportunity I have since I moved to a small little town. Nope, let's shut that off before YouTube gives me copyright infringement. But that's my basic idea. Get one of these little cute mini trucks. I mean, 3 cylinders, really. How much gas can we possibly use in one of them? Better put a seatbelt on. Got to get on the road, get to work. But I figured I'd bring you along, show you these little cute little micro vans and little, I guess they call them mini trucks. I call them micro trucks. I have a couple ideas for them. Like I said, they are four-wheel drive. I've seen people jack them up. Me personally, I think we'd leave them stock heights. But doesn't mean we can't have fun with it.